In this video, I'm going to show you how to add what I call the best theme in WordPress. And then after you do that, I'm going to show you how to customize that theme to your liking. All right, let's get right into it. So if you've been following this series so far, the series shows you how to create your own personal website. So now we are in WordPress. So to get into WordPress, let me log out. And to get into WordPress, you definitely just want to click on the name of your website, click on WP-admin at the end, name of the website /WP-admin, and you are in the game once you're in there. All right, so from here, you want to log into your account. Since we've been following the series on creating your website, we're going to call this a personal website. Sorry, a personal study. I'm over here getting confused. All right, so I'm in the game. So now what I want to do is to install a theme. So if I was to go back to the home page right here, if you don't know what a theme is this design. So this whole design is a theme, and I believe this is called the WordPress 22 theme, WordPress 2022 theme. And I don't see my thing on the top. So let me refresh the page, and there you go. Now it appeared. So if you ever had a situation where you go to your home page and you don't see this admin bar at the top, this black bar with the white letters, if you don't see that, just refresh the page and it should appear. All right, so now let's go back to dashboard. So to see this theme, let's go to appearance and themes. And this is the active theme right here, 2022. So these are all the themes that are installed within WordPress. It's actually in your hosted server. In this series, we're using Bluehost, but whatever you have, HostGator, SiteGround, or whatever, these are all the themes that are currently installed. So the important thing with WordPress is that you can have a lot of installed themes, but you can only have one active theme at a time. And the way that you know it's active is you can actually see the word active right here. But the other clear giveaway is if you see the blue customize button, that shows that the theme is active. But all these other ones, you may see live preview, whatever. If you see that, then that means it's not active. So this is the active theme right now. So the theme I want to install is actually called Astra, A-S-T-R-A. That is what I think is the best theme in WordPress. And to install that theme for free, by the way, you want to click on Add New or Add New Theme. One of these buttons right here, they both go to the same place. When you are here, these are actually all the themes that are available in WordPress. So these are different themes. How do you know which themes are good? The best way to find out is if you click on popular. So if you click on popular, which is already there, then that's how you know the best themes. If you click on this one, like Astra, for example, you can see how many stars it has. So it's 5 stars and 5,000 ratings. And this is how your website will look if I was to install this theme right now, which is completely fine. But let me X out of there real quick. And these are different themes that you can use just in case you don't want to use Astra, like Generate Press. You can click that, it has 1,300 ratings, stuff like that. But this is basically an order of the popularity of the theme. I guess it's not. But yeah, so you want to go to popular, click under that, and then go from there. But anyway, the theme I want you to get is called Astra. So you click on Astra, and that's how it looks. So the first thing you want to do is you want to install your theme. So click install on the top. If you saw that blue install button, then activate. So when you install a theme, it gets installed into your WordPress account. Afterwards, you have to activate it. Remember, you can only have one active theme at a time. So before, the active theme was 2022, but since I activated Astra, this is now the active theme. If I want to activate the other theme, I'll just go to activate. And then now this theme is activated right now. That's how it looks. But I want to activate Astra. So let me go and click activate. It's already installed. So now let me activate it. Now it's active. And then now if I was to go right here and go to visit site, now this is how your website looks now. So you see that it has changed. And that is how you install a new theme. In my opinion, the best theme, Astra, and everything that we're going to do, all the other templates we're going to install is going to be on top of this theme. All right, so now the next thing I want you to do is to customize the theme. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So what you do is you want to go to Appearance, Customize. So Appearance and Customize right here will only show if you have the Astra theme set up. And some other themes too, but If you had the new 2022 theme, you would not see this under appearance. You won't see customized. You'll probably see like editor or something like that, something very new. I'm not used to that yet. I like what I like, and I'm used to what I'm used to for now. So in this situation, in order for the customized theme to show up, which is what I want to see, you need to have the Astra theme installed and active as well. Maybe some other themes work, but I know Astra works with this as well. So go to Appearance, Customize. And I know I'm explaining this a lot, but I really just want you to get it. So Appearance, Customize. All right, so what you're doing here, once it pulls up, is now you're actually customizing the front page of the website. So the part on the right side is what everybody sees. This part on the left side is what you can change. As you can see, you have your website name here. So to change that, I can go to Global right here, I believe. And actually, that's not how you change it. I'll show you how to change that. Yeah, let me show you how to change that. So to change that, you want to go to Header Builder. And the header is this white part on the top. So the site title, for me, it's a personal study. And then menu items. As you can see, this right here appears. You can see site title and logo and primary menu. So I can move this site title like around like that, and it will appear in the middle. I can put the primary menu on this top bar right here, and you will see a top bar that appears. I can put it on the bottom bar, and you'll see a bottom bar that appears. I can put this primary menu in the middle, and you can see it appears right there if you want. So there's a lot of things you can do. If I click the plus on one of these, I can add like different options right there, like different social media accounts. And then I will click on this plus, and I can add my social media accounts there if I want. So there's a lot you can play around with. But for now, I'm actually going to click on the X next to social, and then next to primary menu, let me put this left side. And then for the site title and logo, I'm gonna put this on the left side as well. Sorry, the primary menu is on the right side, and the site title and logo is on the left side. I don't know my left and rights sometimes. All right, and then put it all in the middle bar like I did right here, and that's fine, perfect. Now, if you want to change this, you can go to site title and logo, so click that. And from here, now you can change your site title right here to a personal study. Let's just call this a personal studies. And you can see it changes. You can also do this in the settings general section. There's many places where you can change your site title. And if you want to display the tagline, you click this tagline right here and a test website from Vic. And I can change this. I say test website and some exclamation points. And now that's changed. Or I could take this away if I don't want it, and that's that. And the other thing I can do is I can actually add a logo right here, and I can create a logo in Canva or Photopia, or if you want to pay somebody $5 or $10, you can just use Fiverr and then find somebody that's there. I'll show you how to do all three options in a future video. But yeah, so this is where you can change your logo right here. You just really want to add a new logo. And then you also want to change your site icon right here. So where did that go? That was weird. Okay, never seen that before. Let me actually click OK. Gets me out of there. And let me go back to Appearance, Customize. That was pretty weird. Let's try that again. So let me go to Header Builder. And let me go to Site Title and Logo right here. I can also click it right here as well, but I'll click it right there. And then if I was to go to Site Icon, if I was to click that. So this is where you can select your icon. So what this changes, actually, if I click this and I will choose something, I can also create this in Canva. Probably may create that in Canva. But this icon is right here on the top left. So you see that W? That W right there is an icon. Next to Bluehost, that icon right there on the tab, that's an icon. So this is what it shows, and you want to make the dimensions 512 by 512 pixels. And once you upload it, it will change your icon to be there. You want to have that so your website will not look spammy. That's very, very important. You don't want your website to look spammy. So that's how you change that. So that is your site icon. And let me go back to Header Builder and click on Site Title and Logo. And so the site icon right here, that's how you change it. And if I was to go back to Header Builder one more time, sorry about that. Site Title and Logo, change your logo. So this actually changes this a personal study. So if you add your logo will appear here, and then you just need to turn off this display site title, just turn it off, and your logo will appear right there. And that's how you put your logo there if you want. And then your menu item, you can add different menu items. I will show you how to do that later on. Moving forward, let me go back to this section right here, If I was to go to global and typography, this is where you can actually change the font of your website. There we go. That took longer than usual. That was pretty weird. All right, so now I'll load up all the fonts. And so this is where you can change your fonts, your typography. So if I want a different font, I can just go to font family and change it to, let's say Acme, for example. And now the whole website font's gonna look different. So you can do that as well. Let me go back to inherits. Let me type in inherit on the top and go back to where it was, which is that. And you can change the font size and all that. And we'll do this a little later. We'll go back to colors. This is different colors you can choose. If you want, you can choose different colors for your theme. And the container, it shows how this looks like that, and different layouts. And then your buttons, you can change how the buttons look and stuff like that. I wouldn't mess with none of this right now because we're going to add some templates on top of this. So I wouldn't worry about all that. I just want to show you that's there. And then blog, I don't want to worry about that right now because we're not creating a blog. Sidebar, that's how it looks right here. We're going to add a plugin that's going to change that anyway, so that's fine. And then footer builder is the footer is the bottom of the site. So you probably want to have copyright right here. So copyright powered by boom, boom, boom. I'll show you how to update that later on in this series. All right, and then from here it has site identity, your site icon, you can put it there as well, your menus, your widgets, and your homepage settings. What does your homepage show? Your latest post, a static page. I will change all that in a little bit. But actually, I think when we install the right templates and plugins and stuff like that, it's going to automatically do it by itself. All right, so that's that. But I just wanted to show you the customizer. This is actually where you would update your theme. So your theme, Astra theme, if you want to update it, you can definitely do that. And then to save changes, you want to click on publish on the top right here. And once you click on publish, it will save the changes. And then to get out of that, click on the X and you are out of there. That is that. So that is how you change your theme. Let me go back to the visit site page. And this is how it looks right now at the moment. So in the next video, I'm going to show you exactly how to install the plugins that you need to have. And after you install those plugins, then you'll be able to add the themes from starter templates, the templates I meant from starter templates. I'll show you how to do that. But the plugins, this part is the last section of getting the core, the foundation of your website correct. Then after that, you just now mess with the themes and then we'll go from there. When that video comes out, it'll be right here and we'll go from there. So take care and much love. Hit the like button, by the way.